Sorry, man. It's another audio episode. My laptop is buggy. If someone wants to get me a new one again, please get in touch. But enjoy this episode. Ben and Hussein are on this. It's a good one. Cheers, guys. Yo, guys, welcome back to the Touchliner, episode 36. Hopefully, it's not frozen, but we've got Ben back. He's here. And my co host has been so nice to join us again. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Yeah, we're good.
Good. All right.
We're good.
Why are you guys being so weird?
We're good.
No, I'm just chilling, man. I'm just ready to hear some good ball knowledge from all of us.
Yeah, I mean, last week, Ben didn't...
Okay. I'll take that from Josh.
Ooh.
I'll even take it from Charlie. Ben, what do
Okay.
you know about
Why
football?
why won't you take it from me?
Because you know
Why won't you take
nothing.
it from me?
You know
What do I
nothing.
know?
You're a casual. You're a casual.
That's funny because the funny thing is, I actually watch a lot. Fair enough. Back in the day, when we talk about football, fair enough. I didn't really know too much because all I'd watch is Newcastle. But for the past season and a half, I've been keeping up with a lot, and I don't have to watch the highlights for any games mid podcast. I actually keep up with all the games as they're going on.
Can I ask you a question?
Ask me a question. What I will say is I don't watch the Serie A. I will say that.
Okay. I have two questions for you. First of all, do you have a job?
Yes. Yes, I do.
What's your job?
Real estate agent.
Yeah, when does it start?
Starting in June.
Okay, so up until June, have you had a job? Actually, wait, you know what? Hold up. You know what? Actually, well done, man. I'm proud of you. I've been waiting to hear that news.
It's been that for the past few months.
Yeah, but it's been delayed again. Okay, this is not a conversation for a podcast. This is not a conversation.
All right. Anyway, right.
Oh
But as I was saying, I have another question which is related to the podcast.
Go.
Would you say that you're a football fan or are you a Premier League fan?
No, I'm definitely a Premier League fan because
Okay.
I don't want any of the. I want a Premier League club to win the Champions League. I always root for the English teams. Obviously I support England. I support Newcastle. I don't watch Real Madrid versus Real Betis or whoever but I will watch I think 90% of Premier League fans. I think Charlie as well. I don't think Josh watches any Serie A games besides the big ones. I don't think Charlie
Ben,
does.
you don't even watch the Champions League. You know, when we were talking about the Champions League game, when Vinny scored that banger, I came on the group chat. I was like, "Oh, Vinny," and then Ben just goes, "Oh, I didn't even know that was on."
Yeah, I forgot it was on because I was at training and I came back late because I was exercising, so I'd kill me. But yeah, that was the one game that I tuned in late for. I watched Milan get spanked.
Yeah.
We all watched it. We all watched it in the group. That was
I
a
watched
field day.
Chelsea lose twice, which was really fun.
Yeah.
I watched Bayern get smoked. Bayern get smoked. So yeah, he can make up any false narratives he likes. It's all right. It's okay. I don't mind. But
Back to my main point.
I
I would
think
take it from Josh and I take it from Charlie.
you're gonna have to learn to take it from me because that's just how it is. I watch more football than
Casual.
you nowadays.
You actually do, bro.
He
But
does,
also,
he
anybody
does.
who watches any football watches more football than me.
Yeah. So maybe you're turning into the casual with Hakim Ziyech comments and Kane comments.
Honestly,
Portugal
that I will
winning.
take.
Portugal
think I'm turning
winning
into a
the
casual.
World Cup.
Wait, what did you say, Hussein?
I think I am turning into a casual.
He's finally admitting.
Bro, just
Well, yeah, I don't watch enough football nowadays.
get a TV in the gym and just put it on.
He's got
Yeah, so I can get fired.
Yeah. What's more important in life? Money and livelihood or watching football? You have to actually think about it.
money. Champions League.
Exactly. See, these are the things you got to think about. But Champions League, Hussein,
Something for you to think about.
Inter 2, Milan 0. What is this?
I don't know what to say,
For
man.
what? Why? What's this?
How many times have I said this? We finish the sentence. We
Suck.
Oh shit.
suck. We suck.
Yeah,
We
come
don't
on.
swear on this podcast. We suck. We're a
No,
horrible
but
team.
if
No
the
defense.
Hussein I know, that's what he says, but just not on the podcast.
It's not on the podcast.
Honestly,
Guys,
Yeah.
we have no defense. We have no product when Liao is not there. When I found out Liao wasn't even on the squad list, let alone not starting, I knew we weren't gonna produce anything. At best, maybe one goal like in the last minute. And I thought to myself, okay, we're gonna have to rely on defense, and we're gonna have to just grind out like a 0-0, and hopefully like Liao comes back and scores on the second leg. And then
Is he
that's
injured? What's the injury?
yeah, he picked up a knock, but I think he'll be fine for his second leg. But yeah, like we couldn't even grind out a 0-0. You can see 2 goals very early on, and then we're leaky for the rest of the game. I don't know how it wasn't 4-0. Like I think we got lucky with the 2-0. You know, like we walked away very blessed with that 2-0. So I don't know, man. I'm not optimistic for the second leg.
What happened to Ori?
Mm.
Yeah, bro, like that,
Got
obviously,
violated.
like I said, I don't watch a lot of Serie A and I don't watch a lot of Italian football. But when I did watch AC Milan after so long of you gassing up Tomori and Teo Hernandez being the best left back in the world, what happened to them? Like, because they just looked shambolic that game.
Well, Teo Hernandez is the best left back in the world. Like I'll stand by that. Tomori's not had the best season. Like
Yeah.
last season, Tomori was like 25% of the reason we won the league. This season, he's 25% of the reason we're 5th place. He's been making way too many mistakes. But I still stand by the fact that Teo Hernandez is the best left back in the world.
Josh pulled
And
the
the only
face
person that even comes close right now, yeah, but what's Josh
there.
gonna say?
Yeah, what does Josh know? He's a casual, right? So
No,
Josh
but like
pulled
he's
the
gonna
face
argue that
there.
He's gonna argue that Luke Shaw's the
I
best
wanna know-
left back in the
yeah.
world, which is so
I wanna
untrue.
know-
I think the
I wanna
only
know-
left back that touches Teo is Camavinga at the moment.
Camavinga's not a left back. He's
He's
just
not a left
he's
back.
just
At the
really
moment-
he's
at
just
the moment-
really good at playing football, so he can play anywhere.
Yes, but he's being as good of a left back as anybody right now.
But does he pass the Matoma test? That's the real question.
Okay. Look, I think Luke Shaw. I don't think Luke Shaw's the best in the world, but I think he's better than Teo Hernandez. No. He's not.
Really?
I
Yeah.
think that's nuts.
No, Luke Shaw is because
What I've seen, I have to say yes, because obviously
Luke
I've
Shaw
not
can
seen-
defend. Like yesterday, we beat Wolves. He played amazing. He was like half the reason we kept a clean sheet. He was tackling everything. He's stopping everything. Every time I watch
that's
Milan,
weird.
which granted is not every game, but the big games, Champions League games, he doesn't do anything defensively. Like attacking, yeah, you can have that argument, but defensively he doesn't do anything, and like it stands out.
He had a horrible
Yeah,
run of form. Every
Theo-
game that Milan has played well, Theo was like top class, best in the world. But this season has just been a shocking season for us. Like a terrible, terrible season. But like the first half of the season went okay, and then just everybody on the whole 11 bar Leao just went. Even Leao kind of, because Leao is not only just producing moments of magic, rather than and Brighton are 1-0 up against Arsenal.
I just got that.
Is it Matoma
Come on.
or McAllister? It's Matoma or McAllister, guarantee.
It better be. Oh, here we go. The news is
It
Enciso.
is-
There you go.
Oh, lol. Who? 51st
Bro.
minute.
I mean, it's not like Arsenal.
Away
Were,
at the Emirates.
yeah, Arsenal weren't really in this title race, I would say, anyway. So it was done anyway, but it's just now, when we look back at this season
Time now.
and we look at the table, it's going to be like City 7 points clear of Arsenal. So it'll be like,
Yeah.
how was there a title race? But
Yeah.
anyway, just quickly, Hussein, in that 20 minutes, the first 20 minutes of that game, what was going through your head? You weren't in the group. You didn't come into the group until later. Were you just fuming?
Fuming is not the right word, because it's like I wasn't shocked. I wasn't surprised.
Really? You
Because-
expected that?
Bro, Josh, we just yesterday lost 2-0 to Spezia.
Yeah.
We've been doing this all season. And I was like, and when the first goal came in, I was like, okay, so it's very clear that we're having one of those games that we so commonly have nowadays, where we're just going to produce nothing. Our defense is going to be shit. Sorry, bad.
I mean,
it was just very clear. Like,
I don't know, man. To me, it was sloppiness, and then you lost your confidence after that first goal. Because why is Calabria on Edin Dzeko, firstly? Why is that happening? Why has it been allowed to
I don't know, man.
happen? You've got 2 centre-backs who are tall. It's not marking their only striker. Oh, not their only striker, their taller
Yeah.
striker. I don't know, man. I expected more from Milan. It's very disappointing. Do you think he can actually come back in the second leg?
I don't think it's impossible. It's just like it depends which Milan shows up.
Time will tell, man. Liao should be back for that one, but it is the away leg, so
Yeah.
that's the one where like there'll be mostly Inter fans in the stadium. So
It's also the home leg. Like
it's the same stadium. It's fine. Like to me,
yeah,
it's
like the difference is not that big. It's
Yeah.
just if you're gonna see blue colors instead of red.
yeah. But even then, like bro, I saw in the AC Milan end there's like Inter and AC Milan like fans next to each other, so shouldn't make that
Yeah.
much of a difference. We'll see. I hope you guys get through, but I don't see it happening. I think you draw.
The AC Milan team were getting violated by their fans. It was crazy. Do you see the video
Yeah.
of that?
No.
Yeah, like they all stood. It was like they were getting told off by teachers.
Oh,
They
that
all
was from
stood.
yesterday,
Oh
right?
yeah,
that was
yeah,
yesterday. Yeah.
And
They
they
stood
just,
there and
I think
stood
the
there.
manager was probably just like, listen, like you've put a disappointing performance in, go and face the critics. Like,
I
listen to
respect
what I
Yeah.
have to say.
that. I respect that because
Which
they're the
is
ones
fair.
that are coming to watch you. Like that was an away game. Was it away game? Away game.
It was a home game.
I think it was a home game.
All right. Regardless, they've come to
It was
see
a home
you.
game because they were just.
No, we were away. We were away.
Yeah, bro, they've come to see you like in a top 4 race, and you do that. Like you're pretty much out of it. What are you like 5 points adrift now?
Yeah.
Where was that team placed? Those
4.
guys they were fourth.
No, they were 4 points.
No, no. Spezia's 17th.
18th.
Oh wow, that's rough.
17th.
Bro, they're 18th.
Bro, I can see it in front of me.
I
They're
can see.
17th.
I can see it in front of me as well.
Verona is 18th.
Wait,
Venezia 19th,
wait. Do you
Sampdoria
guys do
20th.
goal difference or do you do head to head? If it's head to head, then this table is wrong.
It's head to head.
I don't. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Regardless, shouldn't have lost that. Now you're 4 points behind Juventus. Not Juventus. Lazio
Yep.
with 3 games to go. So Europa. Oh, are you ready for that?
I don't even care. You know, this is a great time to be so busy with work. I don't even have time to watch football anymore.
Fair enough, man. How sad is that? You know, you. I remember a year ago you were so in love with football. Now he's lost the love. But
No, the love is there, man. The love is there. It's just like I just don't have time to watch. They're all because
Okay,
you
listen.
also have to keep in mind these games are not 8 p.m. for me. These games are at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
And like league games are like 11, 12 where I'm at school. So like I can't watch.
that's fair.
Yeah. Just
Fair
promise me that next year, when Newcastle make it in the Champions League, you'll be watching those games.
Yeah, I will. I want to see Newcastle versus Roma or Lazio, and I want to see how Newcastle do.
Slap
Actually,
Roma.
that'll be. Imagine Newcastle lose to Lazio or something.
Eddie Howe will smash you.
Well, it's not so
Mourinho
hard to
face
imagine.
it. Huh?
Well, no, I think Lazio is gonna really flop the Champions League. I think it's like just a one-off season for them. But I think any other of the 4, excuse me, I haven't been able to fix the problem. Any other of the 4,
You haven't been able to
seems
get
like-
some sleep?
no, I've been sleeping. I slept like 9 hours yesterday. I can't stop yawning and hiccups. Like the hiccups are just.
Bro, I
driving me
remember this
crazy.
guy used to have hiccups all the time. Actually, This
Drink
guy,
water,
like,
man. I swear you don't drink enough. Okay.
I mean,
I drink a lot of water. now.
Okay.
I drink a lot of water.
Fair.
I know what it is, man.
this guy lives in a gym, man. He has to drink fucking water. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to-
Anyway,
freaking-
City Madrid, right? 1-1. What?
Oh.
What a couple of goals. What a couple of goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vinny's
Can we
bad.
agree? Can we agree that Vinicius' goal is better than
Yeah,
De
it
Bruyne's?
was.
No,
Can we
it's
say
not,
Yeah,
man.
it
It's
is.
not.
Okay.
It's
Why do
not.
you think De
I
Bruyne's
think-
is better? I want to know. Why do you think it's
Well,
better?
Because
I
it's
think-
in the Premier League. Because De Bruyne's in the
No,
Premier
no, no,
League.
no. Genuinely, that's not the case, right?
Okay.
The,
How's it
I
because
think,
City's in the Premier League?
no. I think, right, that it. First of all, it's more aesthetically pleasing to watch. Like you can just look at it and be like, that is just a beautiful goal to watch. I think it's like it looks better than Vinny's goal. First of all, and I think the technique to be able to put that much power into the shot, put it against Courtois, who is arguably the second best keeper in the world, place it bottom left corner as they're on the press. Think that it's just like it's such a good goal. Like Vinny's goal is also so good, but it's just a smidge like left.
Yeah, to be fair, like it's a fair point. City are in the Premier League, so I understand what you're saying.
Bro, nah, man. This agenda is crazy. But I'm being serious, bro. It's just like it just reminds me of like when you watch like those old like goal highlights and you'd see someone literally just put their boot through it, like not trying to finesse it into the top corner, but just like full laces, and like
Okay,
it
here's my
glides
question
across
for you.
the
Okay,
glass.
here's
The
my
grass
question for you. What's a harder goal to score?
out of those two.
Yeah.
Vinny's. That was what I was gonna say. It's
Probably,
Vinny's.
probably Vinny's in the situation that it's in.
It's quick.
It's like
He didn't have much
it's a
time.
harder situation to be in.
Yeah, he didn't have time. De Bruyne lined it up. Like, he got laid off, so he took a run up.
Yeah.
Like, it was basically a free kick. He took a run up.
I think it's harder to score, but I'd also say that the goal is nicer for De Bruyne, in my opinion.
It's fair. But I think it was fraudulent that he got man of the match,
Like
though.
I think De
Yeah.
Bruyne,
Yeah.
I think De Bruyne can do that.
Yeah.
Vinny's goal. I don't think Vinny can do what De Bruyne did. You know.
Well, I didn't think Vinny could even do the goal he scored. Like, but he did. He just gets better. He just gets better every time I watch him. But yeah, I mean, De Bruyne was not the best player in that game. I think Camavinga,
No, definitely not.
like you
Yeah.
said earlier,
Yeah.
unreal,
Bro,
man.
he just shut them down, man, on that right. On that right.
Camavinga is just showing his class, his levels. Like
As a
this,
20-year-old, that's all.
He's not a left back. He's a midfielder. Like, this guy.
Playing
I don't
out
know
of
what
position
is with
in the
Madrid and
Champions
producing
League.
these players from Valverde playing everything besides goalkeeper to now Camavinga. Like they just do this.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
was
they
like,
do,
where
man.
did this guy come from? Like, I don't get it. Their recruitment is crazy.
United were linked with him, and it was Romano tweeted it 2 years ago. It was like, oh, United are progressing in final talks for Camavinga. And then, like, every time he plays well, United fans are just retweeting it. And they're like, oh, man.
But bro, like, what do you like? Even if he went to United, I genuinely put the argument forward that he would be nowhere near as good.
No,
as
I
Ronaldo.
agree. I agree.
don't
Real
disagree.
Madrid
I don't
have
disagree at all.
they have a way of nurturing players and talent, which is
I
not
was
seen
thinking
anywhere
while
else.
watching that game, I was like, the Real Madrid camp must be like something else. They must have next level like man management and like one-on-one training, because it's like I just watch them and I think like, even though I still think City are gonna like blitz them at the Etihad, like I
Really?
watch them and I genuinely
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
When I got like, bro, 89 minutes of that match was City. Like, it's not even.
That's all you
It was
need.
all-
What game were you watching, bro?
Josh, am I wrong?
I
City.
I wouldn't say 89, but I do think City dominated.
It's an exaggeration, but
Yeah,
they
yeah.
dominated away
Can
from
we
home.
also talk about the fact that I don't know about you guys, but my Instagram has been filled with fake stats from that game saying that City had like 89% possession
Well,
and
yeah.
like 17 shots, but Madrid only had one shot. Like I looked at it, I was like, that can't be right. And I looked at the real stats, bro. The stats were so much more even than that. And City, like, do you remember what Mourinho said about Guardiola? He was like, he can even take the ball home. City is a team that's just gonna. That's how they play.
Yeah.
Like just because you have more of the ball, that doesn't mean that you played better.
I think City did play better though. Like,
It was close.
Josh.
It was close. It was close. But I do think City played better. I don't think it's as big of a gulf, maybe, but it's gonna be hard for Real Madrid to go to the. Actually, you know what? No.
And that was away as well, bro. Like, they're coming home.
Yes,
and
but this is what they did last season. They just needed. I remember last season they lost 4-3, right, at the Etihad, or 3-2, whatever. And all their goals came out of nowhere. Vinny's goal, it was 4-3. Vinny's goal came out of nowhere. Benzema's goal came out of nowhere. The penalty came out of nowhere. Like, that's what they do. They just score.
Bro, I think this year it's like, I know that I've been banging on that City are gonna win, but they just look so good. Like, I was watching them against Everton today. I was like, they don't fall under pressure in the Premier League, at least. Like, I was like, bro, this is like not even a challenge for them. Like, I don't even know why this just forfeit the match already. Like, it was just too easy.
Yeah.
I
for them.
still think their biggest limitation this season is having a striker.
What?
Maybe
What do you mean by
say
that?
I think they're just a better team with no striker.
There are
Like
more
when they used to play
free-flowing
like with De
teams.
Bruyne in the false nine, when they played with De Bruyne in the false nine, I think that's like the best City. Like this is
Yeah,
not the best City, bro. This is
I
just like
know, but
City have been at this level for
They
years now.
might
That
win a
they're the level of
treble.
struggle.
yeah, if they win a
Then
treble,
they're the
there's no
best.
argument to be
Like,
made. They're
what
the
are you gonna
best team
do?
ever.
Let's see if they win the treble, because I can guarantee you they're not winning the Champions League. Like I can
Okay,
guarantee
I
you
can't
that.
guarantee. I'm in the
But bro,
middle.
you
I
said,
just,
oh
I'm
no, bro, not another one of the guarantees, bro.
the cash of guarantee.
Okay, no, put this as your social clip. I guarantee you that A, if I don't think that they'll even make the finals, but if they even make the finals, Holland will not score in the finals. They're gonna choke
Why
it.
does that
No,
And
matter?
no, but why? Why do you
trust
think
me,
that?
trust me. Because, bro, I'm telling you, the system that they are in, Holland does not fit in at City. The only reason he's produced,
No, 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 don't get, don't get, don't
Oh
get,
my
don't get, don't get, don't get, no,
the
no.
reason the reason that he's producing as much as he's producing is because he's a top striker. But if you put him on Madrid, he will produce even more than that. He's being limited at City. City are being limited because of him. And I just think like when they eventually part ways and then potentially City go back to playing like De Bruyne at the false nine, you're gonna see the level difference.
I can't. I
Trust me.
actually can't believe what I just heard.
No,
If
no,
you if you've watched City games, have you seen that De Bruyne Haaland link up? It's absolutely, it's the best link up in the world right now, easily.
He's got 52
okay,
goals in all competitions. Saying
we'll see.
how are you
Dude,
gonna say?
I'm not saying did I say that Haaland wasn't good? I just think he could have more and do better if he was at Madrid or Barcelona.
Because he'd play in a bummy league all year and score against like bartenders.
Ben, move your mic closer to your
Alright.
face a bit. It's a bit far.
Sorry, I knocked it down when I was hearing possibly the worst take ever given.
No, Hussein, I have to disagree with you on that one. Man
Nah, there's
City,
been-
Man City are better. They might not maybe look as aesthetic as they used to, but they're more clinical and they have more options in attack now. They have more, well, the main option and then side options in attack when they go. Because back then there were a few goal scorers, but they're not clinical. If you give the ball to Haaland in that position, he will score. But anyway,
Bro, like
so we
this
think
guy has aim
Well,
box.
not like that's the thing, bro. Against Madrid, I saw him miss chances that he scores against.
that's a
The
testament
Brightons
to
and-
Rudiger.
Testament to-
Rudiger
yeah.
did so well against. Did
Did
you
really
see
well
that?
from Mark
He was
Hernandez.
hugging
He did.
him. He's hugging.
He did.
Yeah.
Rudiger killed it. Rudiger killed it.
But now,
But
but
then
here's
again,
the thing
this
now.
is now going to the Etihad, and like I
Oh, you're
don't
saying
think.
like it's a impenetrable stadium, bro. There are
It
five
is.
people that watch the
No,
Etihad,
that's
bro.
not. That's not true. That's not true. We need to get off this narrative that City have no fans because that is simply just not true. Every time I see it, but they have better way. They're in top 10 for away fans in the league, 100%.
Yes,
At
I agree.
home,
The
Maybe
small,
they're not like the best.
the small group of City fans actually go to every game. I agree. Every club has that, but they're good because people around it are really like passionate. It's a fair, but like if you go to the actual Etihad, go to that stadium, they're all tourists. They have the light show at
Yeah.
the beginning.
They might be tourists, but bro, it's the Champions League semi-final.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be sold out. It's gonna be a atmosphere. Like there's no argument about it.
No, it's gonna be
And
good. It's gonna be good, but
And
it's not.
It's City's to
Anfield.
lose, really.
It is City's to lose.
Yeah.
Which is where Real
I
Madrid
mean-
want to be. Real Madrid want to be the team that's like, it's not yours to lose. So you go there with the
can't
mentality of like, just you have nothing to lose. Go ahead.
I can't wait for the next episode when City get knocked out and I can laugh in Ben's face. I think I want to
Why
dedicate
my
5
face?
minutes
He
to the next
thinks-
episode to laugh. Just 5
What?
minutes, just like give me laughing for 5 minutes. I just want that for the next episode.
Why are you so confident?
I'm not that
I
confident.
want to know why you're so confident because Josh, no human on planet Earth is as confident as you are. Not even Real Madrid fans are as confident as you are. You just want to be confident, like because I know you, and you're very like
Yeah.
passionate about things without swearing. And when you want something to happen, you exaggerate it more and more and more. I think that's a fair point to say. I think Josh will agree with that.
Yeah, he does do that.
Like, even if you don't think like Real Madrid are gonna smash them, your brain just tells you, No, Real Madrid, like they're gonna blitz them. Like it's not even a question. Like City are so bad. Like
So
oh
why
my
am I
god,
not
Pep
saying this
is
about
gonna
Milan?
choke
Why am I not saying this about Milan?
Because you're not confident with your team.
because Milan are basically out already, and also you said that Milan were gonna be in the final against Real Madrid.
That was
You did,
before the second leg. That was the first leg. That was before the first leg. My mind has been
yeah.
changed. But my mind has not been changed on Madrid.
But if it was 2-0, if it was 2-0 to City away, going to the Etihad, would you still have that same confidence?
No.
Yeah, no.
No,
No,
why
no,
not?
no.
Okay,
No.
okay.
No, I wouldn't, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, okay. At least he admits. Fair enough.
Man. All right.
Okay.
So wait, who? So
Um,
Hussein, you actually think Real Madrid are gonna go through?
Yeah, by 2 goal difference.
I think City will go through, but I want Real Madrid to go through. And Ben
City are
thinks
going through.
City are going
City are
through.
going through. Man.
We'll see what happens next week. We'll see.
Haaland's train stops for nobody.
We'll see what happens next week if Rudiger can, or
Sounds
if Guardiola. We're
Rudiger.
forgetting Guardiola is the master of getting in his own head. So if he does that, if he plays Alvarez
what
at
I'm saying.
centre back, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
That's what I'm saying. You could very well see Alvarez start next game.
Bro, that I was just thinking that actually, like, it would be the most Pep thing ever to start Alvarez
Maybe
to see if he can
that would work.
to beat Rudiger.
That would work. Yeah, that's what I think. To beat Rudiger, because then if Rudiger's hugging Haaland, then Alvarez will be free. They've done it before. They played Alvarez in the 10.
They could play both of them.
Yeah, you can play De
It would just
Bruyne
mean you have to
deeper.
swap
thing
with
is-
someone else.
The thing is, we're talking about Pep, but we're not talking about who's on the other side of that managerial
Ancelotti.
challenge.
Ancelotti, man, you gotta rate him.
Ancelotti's a master, bro. He's a master. Like, if you think he's not prepared for everything, you're
Yeah.
crazy.
Have you seen that? Like the whole squad's been leaked for Real Madrid's second leg.
Really?
They did it for the first leg, and I think it was right. Yeah, apparently Camavinga in midfield. I don't know. Maybe Real Madrid are so confident they're just like, yeah, you know what? Have all our tactics, have our team, go do what you want. And then Guardiola will be
Bro.
like, oh my gosh, what do I do? And then he just panics.
Gundogan has been clutching up recently as well. Like
Yeah.
he's coming into really great form near the end of the season. Like I just don't see them losing. But
Yeah, me neither.
I've been wrong before. I've been wrong before on this podcast. So I'll raise my hands if I am wrong, and I will virtually shake Hussein's hand through the camera if that is the case.
I respect that.
I respect that. I respect that.
All right.
Alright, moving on.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about? You know that? Okay, just quickly, that new Champions League format. I sent it to the group. What do you guys think of that?
I think it's dumb.
Yeah.
It's like you said. Josh said it was a money grab. It's gonna be so much harder for teams to perform well. There'll be more injuries because more games played
Yeah.
with the league and other competitions, and then now like that could be a genuine problem for teams like Arsenal and like Newcastle and Man United, who are they are pushing for those top spots, but they're gonna be limited in their squad depth. So then having to play these extra extra 3 or 4 games?
No, more than that, man. It's gonna increase it by
Like,
50%.
just in the group stage alone.
Yeah. It's gonna be 8 games in the group stage. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. 8 games.
So like, how's it gonna work?
So they
The
got.
old method is tried and tested, and it succeeds every year.
I
And
know.
every year, we all look forward to Champions League. And we love the
It's
Champions
a
League.
money grab,
And
bro.
I'm gonna take out this one.
It's the TV companies wanting to make more money. So it's 36 teams in one group. You play against 8 opponents. So it's groups of 9. So 4 groups of
But
9.
is it randomized? Or
No.
are
There'll be a draw. So basically, there's 4 groups. Basically, so you're playing against these
Right.
guys, but it's a point system. So it's a point
Like a
system. Yeah, a league. So then the top 8 qualify for the last 16, and then 9th to 24th enter a playoff round.
a playoff what for another
For
space in
the other 8 slots in the last 16. And then obviously the last 12 teams go to the Europa League or whatever. Then after that it's normal. Then it's 2 legs in the last 16
This is the
quarterfinals.
NBA in football.
What do you say?
This is the NBA, but in football.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
They've got it's really weird. I don't know what I mean. Apart from the TV thing, I don't see why else you would do it, because everyone is complaining. In England, they're gonna have to abolish the League Cup. Surely, you can't keep the League Cup. Like, with all of this stuff as well. Like
Not even abolish it, but just like teams will just won't try. They'll
that's
send out
that's
their
how it used
reserves.
to be. That's how it used to be. It's just now it's become more serious for some reason.
And I
Teams are
think
actually
like
trying.
if you are a team like City or United or like Liverpool or whatever, like you are just gonna start like pushing out like literal C teams in
Mm,
there because you don't. It doesn't matter. Like the league, like who cares about the League Cup really?
yeah,
Like I know like obviously the Carabao Cup, I was gassed for it, but like you know, it would have been the first trophy in my club's history in God knows how long. So
yeah,
um, when it comes to Champions League, I mean, obviously Champions League placement is more important. So teams aren't going to care.
yeah. That's true. Well, I don't know. I mean, the congestion. Like for example, now end of the season, United would have played 62 games.
Yeah.
That's right now. Like that's a game every midweek game, pretty much the whole season. And that's
Yeah, I remember like I remember like looking at our chats, like, and I remember thinking like Josh is like watching United a lot. I was like, but it's like, I'm like, why are they playing like every single like every other game like midweek? I was like,
yeah.
it's weird.
It
Yeah,
gets too much, man. But hopefully, it's entertaining or something. I don't know. I don't agree with it, but we'll see.
yeah,
We
At
move.
least, like if they're gonna do this and they're not gonna abolish the League Cup or whatever, like change it to 7 subs
yeah, maybe.
They're gonna
or let it
have
be,
to, man.
or like allow like rolling subs. I'm
Rolling
serious.
subs.
Not rolling subs, because
Yeah.
imagine you just.
Seven subs. Seven subs.
Yeah, I think maybe. I
Seven
think
subs is basically your whole team.
it's
Like,
already like if it goes extra time, it's 6, and then with concussion, it's 7. So it's already kind of there in the
Mm.
knockout games, but we'll see. Football's changing, man. Football's changing.
Yeah, man.
Something that is changing is Newcastle's form. Ben, what do you think about the Leeds game, huh?
two like so the first goal, Nick Pope saves it, and just no one's picked up the player at the back post, and it's like he's put it in. So fair enough. I'm not like keeper error. It happens sometimes. It's not like a glaring error like some of De Gea's recent ones, but like
Ooh, rent free.
um
Bring him up.
not a dig by the way, not a dig. Just like Golden Glove winner De Gea. You know, it's crazy, but um outrageous. But yeah, we it was. I see a lot of people saying it was a bad referee performance. I don't even know if it was. I just think that, like, honestly, like, there's been other games where I've been like, oh yeah, this ref was so bad and like he cost us. But like, really, like this game, I genuinely thought we were just like weren't playing that well. Bruno is clearly got some kind of injury going on because he has been like, um, he's been a shell for the past few games. Joe Linton like playing out of his socks to cover up for some mistakes that Bruno and Willock are making. You know, Isaac looks a bit isolated. Isaac on the left hand side hasn't got that same connection that Joe Linton has on the left side when it's linked up with Willock. So when Willock and Joe Linton are together, it's much smoother than when it's Willock and Isaac. So they either need to change that, and then we started playing after. So it was 2 penalties that we scored. Both were penalties, 100%.
Yeah.
Then we started playing Isaac as a just behind Wilson,
Hmm.
and it started for me. It looked a lot better, but actually, as soon as they switched him, he played a through ball to ASM. Oh no, played a through ball to I think it was Miggy or Wilson, who ran down the wing, put it into the box, and then ASM scored, but it was offside. So literally, like that impact as soon as he dropped into 10 was pretty strong. So maybe that's the thing looking forward. But yeah, the second goal, like it's a 2-1 game, and then the second goal is like a long shot that hits off Trippier's head, and
Yeah.
like
You can't do
it's
anything about
such an
that.
unfortunate goal. Like it is what it is. You know, it's a point. But we are now confirmed top 5, so guaranteed, can't change. So now we need 71 points to 100% guarantee us top 4, and that is 5 points away. So 5 points in 3 games
It's
is what we
2
need.
wins. You just need 2 wins.
2 wins or a win and
Winning
2
two
draws.
draws. Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't lose any game.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
think
so we got Chelsea away as the last game of the season, Leicester at home, and Forest at home, or Bournemouth at home, one of those two.
I think it's Bournemouth.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could easily I could 100% see us losing to or dropping points away at Chelsea. Like I could just end of the season. I don't know why I have a bad feeling about that game.
I can see that. I can see that.
It
But
depends.
Leicester, I don't really have any worry about. Although I want them to stay up, I don't really have any worry about them. And then Bournemouth,
Yeah.
again.
If you win those two games, then that Chelsea game doesn't matter. Like you're top 4. You win the two games before, so it doesn't really matter. I do say though. Do you think that Newcastle are going to fall out of the top 4 now? Oh, he's muted himself. Oh, he's been too loud.
Also, so
No,
have I.
that was telling me
We've never
Brighton
had
win against Arsenal.
Who?
Brighton.
Oh,
winning against Arsenal.
from earlier. Yeah. Oh, it's Stupinian assist. Sorry, fantasy points. All right. Anyway.
Sorry, Josh. What did you say?
Do you think there's a chance that Newcastle actually slip out of the top 4?
No.
I was talking to a friend of mine, a Liverpool fan, and he was saying, I think you guys are fine, and there's more chance Newcastle slip up now.
Imagine my shock. Scousers hating on Geordies. Yeah, no, I don't think so. We have come into some dodgy form, but I think Eddie Howe is now realizing that, and he'll probably stop playing Isaac and Wilson together, I think, because I don't think it's a good idea. I think either play one or the other, and then when one of them comes off, or you can either sub a winger off at that point. When one of them comes off, they're safer for the next game. And now, like, we're going to be going into this next game, like, we have to hit the next game hard. I don't even know who our next game is. It's Bournemouth, maybe, I think. So, like, we have to get points there, 3 points.
Yeah, you took some leeway away from yourselves.
Oh no, it's not Bournemouth. You've got Brighton.
Right.
It's not Bournemouth. It's Brighton.
Brighton at home. Yeah.
Are you still so sure that you're not slipping away from Champions League?
I don't think. No, I still think we're going to get Champions League. I think. Honestly, I think we're still going to get Champions League. If anyone's going to drop, you really have to say it's going to be United, because although they got a good result against Wolves, they still have like their starting defense out of it.
Nah, Varane came back yesterday.
What about Martinez?
Martinez is out for the season, but we've got Varane. It made a difference yesterday when we won, and it didn't look like they didn't get shot on target. It didn't look like we were going to concede at all. De Gea didn't need to make a save, thankfully. So it looked fine. We were in control.
Who does Man United have coming up?
We got Bournemouth away, and then Chelsea home and Fulham at home.
Yeah, you definitely have an easier run, and Liverpool do have an easy run as well.
Liverpool have the easiest.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to choke it, but it's going to be very interesting to see how Eddie Howe plans for this, because, obviously Bournemouth is a must-win. They're fighting for relegation, right?
No, they're safe.
Are they safe?
Yeah, they're safe. Confirmed.
Okay, so they've got nothing to play for.
Huh?
They're 14th, Bournemouth.
Yeah. They've done really well. We all thought they're going to get relegated. Remember when they got beaten 9-0? So for them to recover like this, fair play.
I'll be able to tell you next game.
Yeah, that's the thing. Worried. If you drop, I'm not worried that I'm not worried for you, but I don't see you guys dropping it unless you don't beat Brighton.
Yeah. If we don't, our next game is Brighton. Sorry, I keep thinking it's Bournemouth.
Yeah.
If we don't get points, because I think obviously we're gonna beat, not Chelsea. Who's the other game?
Leicester.
Leicester are fighting for their lives?
Bro, they're dreadful. They're so bad. Like, Madison is just dejected. Like, the best players just don't look like performing. They're not going to come to the most volatile ground in the UK and get points. No way.
Never know, man. Honestly, all it takes is one win. If they beat Liverpool tomorrow, they could just go to Newcastle with a new attitude. But it's very far-fetched. But I think I think you guys are
If they
fine.
go,
Yeah,
if they
we'll
go
have a
and
lot
beat
more to
Liverpool
discuss
tomorrow,
because
if
like
they go,
next week is when most of this unfolds.
yeah, if they go and beat Liverpool tomorrow, that's fine for us. We're still going to get top four because
Oh wait,
Liverpool are
yeah,
just
that's
dropping
true.
3
Wait, no,
points.
because then no, if they beat Liverpool and then they beat you, then it's like that's what I mean.
No, they're not going to.
No, I highly doubt that's gonna happen. Though. That's like ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyways,
They're
we're
gonna
away
lose both.
from.
Anyway, yeah,
Prediction is still third place. I'm
third
confident.
place, fair play.
Still.
I think you get third. I think we
Third
get
place is great. Fourth place is great. Fifth place is great. There's no difference between them from where we
yeah,
came from last season.
there's a difference now. The thing is, obviously, you can have the perspective of, oh, if you told me at the beginning of the season we would have been top like 5, I'll bite your arm off. But seeing how the season's gone and seeing how you've played, you should be staying in the top 4. It's a bottle if you don't
Can
stay
I
in the top 4.
If I'm a Newcastle player, I'd rather be fifth. Cause it's like cause bro, like you've come from like being a team fighting to stay in the league to a team that's in the Champions League. Like, wouldn't you rather ease your way in, have a Europa League experience first, gain some more experience for the players who are all young and haven't been in this environment, and then go to the Champions League? Like, what are you in a rush for, right? Because then,
Yeah.
cause why,
I mean,
why add the extra pressure, potentially crash out of the Champions League, have a bad experience, and then some players could have jitters the next year? You know, like.
yeah, I get what you're saying.
I get
it's,
that.
it's happening.
I get that, but I think the positives outweigh the negatives for the Champions League because firstly, the Thursday Sunday schedule when you're playing Europa League games is the worst. It's horrible. And then on top of that as well, you attract more players if you get Champions League
Attracting the
football.
players. Yeah,
Like,
that's
for
the thing.
example,
No one really cares about Europa.
I was going to say, by the way, Newcastle and United are fighting for a midfielder's signature. It's Hussein's favourite midfielder. He's back. Do you not remember from like 30 weeks ago? Do you not remember from one of our first episodes? Rabiot, bro. He's on a free this summer.
Oh, no. I don't want him. I don't want him.
Apparently, Ten
No.
Hag and Howe really both want him for some reason. They both really, really want him. It's the managers, not the
No,
clubs.
we want that Dominic for Leipzig, RB Leipzig.
Well,
that,
yeah, but Rabiot's on a free. This is why, like, he's a good. I'll take him on a free, wouldn't you? Like,
yeah, Champions League experience.
He's
Why
French national player.
Well,
The only thing
yeah.
is, his mum is like gonna drive him to training and like
What?
fight. His mum's like his agent and fights his battles for him. Like he didn't join United last summer because his mum didn't want him to.
No, I don't want him in the team. I don't want him in the team. What a little virgin.
Yo, I think this is a good place to end the episode today.
Wait. We still need to talk about a couple more things. Unless you gotta go, Hussein.
No, what's up?
United one. I just want to say, this is the right time. This is the right time to have players.
Oh,
coming
sorry,
back.
and also like De Gea's form as well can seriously hit United.
This is my thing, right? If you defend well enough that your keeper doesn't actually have to do anything, which you did yesterday, then we'll be okay. We just need to do that for 2 more games. We did do it again.
How many away games do you have out of those?
Just 1, Bournemouth. And if we draw that, fine. Then we just need to. I don't want to though. I'd rather win. Then we can, beat Chelsea and Fulham because our home record's good. But anyway, Varana's back. He looked good. He didn't look rusty at all. He just picked up where he left off. Garnacho came off the bench and scored with his new teeth. He looks good, man. I'm so happy to have him back because Rashford got injured and I was worried. But, you get one, you lose one.
2-0. 2-0. 2-0.
Oh my god. The ball is outrageous, man. Jeez.
They're going to come out and be like, oh, no, we wanted top 4 the whole time. Who said that Arsenal are going to win the league? Oh, come on.
What are people saying that Arsenal wanted to win the league?
Oh, yeah. I think, so top 4, I think Newcastle and United are still fine. I think we're hitting form at the right time. Who scored? Undav. My days. Dennis Undav. It's like their second choice striker. Good for him. Anyway, yeah, that's top 4. Hussein, do you think Liverpool will catch up and get top 4?
I don't know, man. I want to say no. I'm gonna say no.
But
at this point, it's like I'm wrong. Whatever happens, because if Liverpool make top 4, I said at the start.
Yeah.
If Newcastle made top 4, I'm wrong. There's no scenario in which neither of them make top 4.
That's fair.
But what would I rather? I would rather be wrong about Liverpool.
But listen, do you not remember me saying you can't write them off? I was right. You can't write them off. The start of the season they were horrible, and now they're
Nah,
literally in
I
our
literally
behind.
will. I'd genuinely rather Man United get top 4 than Liverpool. I hate Klopp so much. Like, obviously they beat us twice this season, which is so annoying. But the first time they beat us, it put a sour taste in my mouth. The 98th minute, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh no, I hope this team flops. And they have been flopping for most of the season until recently, and they've been coming into good form. So people have just not noticed this Liverpool form, and now everyone's surprised that they're in like a top 4 race.
yeah. No,
Yeah,
they
But I
do.
think
yeah, he
Yeah,
did feel underrated.
it's fair to say that if Liverpool get like Europa, it's a failed season.
oh yeah. Last season
Like,
they were on course for a quadruple. We have to remember that
Yeah.
that's what they were saying, and now they're fighting for top 4. It's a failed season already for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
no doubt.
Yeah.
Shame on them. Shame on them. Also, Harry Kane has scored 27 league goals this season, Hussein. 27. 27.
Okay, can I ask a question?
It's a bummy league.
Yeah. Okay. I would just want to know, right? Do you have a hatred towards white Premier League players?
He said it on the last podcast, you know. I didn't realize he said white when he said it. I thought he just said English players.
The answer is no. I don't.
Can I ask
just-
why you hate Harry Kane so much?
Okay. Hate is a strong word. I don't even dislike him. I just
You
think
said he can go do one.
He said he can suck one, actually. That's what he said.
Suck one, sorry.
I did say he can suck one. I hope that he has
Suck what?
sucked one. Sorry?
Suck what?
Huh?
It's okay, bro.
No,
It's
look.
okay.
Okay, let me explain. You asked me a question. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I don't hate him. I don't even dislike him. I just get very annoyed with the narrative that he's one of the best strikers in the world when he's achieved nothing. He's like, and that's not an exaggeration or an overstatement. He has achieved nothing. He gets goals. What else?
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Ask me a question.
told
Ask me
you-
two.
I'll ask you one for now. If I told you that in the next 10 years you're gonna win an Audi Cup, how would you feel about that? You dedicate your whole life to the sport, and all you're gonna win is an Audi Cup.
Am I in the
Are
Premier
you
League?
the best striker in the world? Are you the best striker in the world then?
Did I also make it to the Champions League as well, and the Euros finals, and the World Cup semi-finals?
In which you won them the game every time.
No, but you
He's a
can't leave
serial
those out.
loser. He's a yeah. He gets the finals, but he's a serial loser.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay,
Ask me.
I'll ask you, and then I'll ask Josh. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
is Alan Shearer one of the greatest strikers of all time?
Yes.
No.
Okay, now let me ask Josh.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
Yes,
not.
he is.
Josh,
He's-
okay,
That's not,
and
okay,
did
let
he?
me ask you,
What did he do
Josh.
at Newcastle?
Josh, is
Josh,
Charles
no,
Barkley,
shush,
is
Josh.
Charles Barkley one of the best basketball players of all time?
Who?
This
Charles Barkley.
Yeah, no, he's not.
There you go. Point proven, case rested.
Yeah, but
Now
no,
you-
it's not the same in basketball. It's not the same. That's not a fair comparison.
Why is it not a fair comparison?
Well,
Or a
okay,
sport?
let me talk. Okay,
Go ahead.
so Newcastle never did anything when Shearer
Yeah.
was there. They beat
Wow.
Barcelona in the Champions
Uh-huh.
League. They did so many great things. They
Yeah.
came second place in the league, all with
Okay.
Shearer, who practically dragged them there. Okay,
Yeah.
everyone regards him as maybe the second best forward ever to play in the Premier League. Okay,
Ever.
everyone regards him.
Him and
Well,
all his trophies.
let me say logical fans.
Okay.
So all normal fans would, and let me say Premier League fans, because obviously you
Okay.
don't watch the Premier League anymore. You're a casual. So
Okay.
Premier League fans will all have Alan Shearer in their top 2 or maybe top 3 strikers ever to play.
Okay.
Or say forwards.
Okay, I'm gonna cut you off. Josh, give me your top 3 strikers ever to play.
Ever to play?
That's what Ben just said.
No, he said Premier
what I-
League. He said Premier
I said
League.
Premier
he said
League.
Premier League.
Okay, give me your Premier League top 3.
Rooney, Henry,
I know what he's gonna say. Rooney, Henry, and Shearer.
Shearer. Yeah.
So okay, you're telling me, okay, is Shearer better than Van Persie?
Over a career or just like at the peaks?
No, over a career.
Over a career, Shearer's better
Why?
because he scored more goals, and
How many?
he's
But it's like, okay. What if I told you that
Okay,
you're gonna be
Hussein,
on?
let me just explain the point that I'm trying to make to you. Because
Explain
he's
it.
playing in the team that he's playing, where
Yeah.
do you understand the comparison? Tottenham, because of the team he's playing in, his overall ability to win trophies is
Yeah.
taken down compared
Okay.
to if he was in. And I know what you're gonna say. Oh, but it's about the ambition of the player, bro. He has loyalty to the club. Like
Okay.
there's sometimes like he's gonna go down as a legend for Spurs, their best ever
Yeah.
player,
Well,
no
good.
doubt.
Best ever player to ever play for Spurs. Yeah, he's the best player of a small team. Good for him.
They're not a small team.
Great.
They're
If I
top.
told
They're in the
you,
top six of
okay,
England.
yeah, shush. If I told you that you're going to be on a team that scores, and you're going to score 10 goals every game, but you're going to concede 11 goals every game, are you going to be like, oh, I'm the best striker in the world? Or are you going to be like, yeah, my team sucks and I need to leave?
Okay.
So why hasn't he left? Why hasn't he
Okay.
left? Why hasn't he left?
Mbappe scored 3 goals in the final,
Yeah,
but he didn't win the game.
that's so stupid.
Why is that just what you said? That's
He's
just
a
what you
World Cup
said.
winner. He was a World Cup winner at 18 years old. What did Harry Kane do when he was 18
I'm
years
not
old?
I'm not saying Harry Kane is better than Mbappe anymore. I'm saying
I'm glad that's been put to bed.
I'm making the comparison that just because you lose games doesn't mean that you are not still at a
No.
high level.
Yes, when you lose every big game, yes, you're not like he's high level. I'm not saying he's not high level, but to say that he's one of the best in the world,
Okay.
he's not done anything with his career. He's got an Audi Cup to his name. An Audi Cup.
I don't
That he
understand
didn't
why
even win in the
having
continent that he
his
plays
team
football
winning
in.
trophies means that his level as a player improves. That's not how it works. If you put him in any team, if you put him in that City team, he scores.
Okay, let's put him in that City team. Let's put him in that City team. He's scared to go to City. He's scared to go to United. He's scared to go anywhere because
Oh,
he knows
Hussein,
he
you're
can't
so
produce
washed, man.
outside of Tottenham. He
What
can't
do you mean
produce. He can't
scared?
do it. You know
Okay.
why? Because Tottenham.
Can't produce
This is
loads
Okay.
of
this is Harry
assists.
Kane.
Okay.
Can't
This
produce
is Harry
27
Kane,
goals.
and this is Tottenham right in the middle because Tottenham have catered the entire existence of the club to help Harry Kane. No other club is going to do that. When he goes into another club, he will be a piece in their system. And when that happens, and he's not getting all the attention in the world, he's not going to produce. I'm not saying he's going to be
You
a
want to know
flop and
why?
doesn't score, but 27 goals this season, you can say goodbye to that.
You
If
want
he
to know
goes to
why
United,
that is the most baseless
I'd
statement
love
I've
to see
ever
it
heard in my
happen.
life. You've just assumed that he's gonna somehow lose confidence when he plays in a different kind of system.
It's not confidence, it's
Well,
ability.
why
He's
no?
going to be in a system that doesn't
Ability.
cater to
He's
him.
scoring 27 goals in that
Why?
Spurs side, and
Why
he's getting
wouldn't no?
assists on assists.
Drag it back. Why wouldn't he score as many goals at United, where Fernandes is making? He's made the most chances in the whole league this season. He's created the most
Okay.
chances. Why wouldn't
United's
Kane
style of
score?
play- United's style of play
What
is,
style of play is that though?
they don't allow their strikers 3-0.
Okay, don't allow the strikers.
I don't allow strikers to
They
what?
don't allow their strikers to pick up the ball in the center defensive midfield position and ping passes
Well,
everywhere.
yes.
They don't have a
well,
good enough striker to do that.
Well,
They have
actually,
Weghorst.
Martial tries to do that, and he can't. He doesn't ping it though. He comes deep, he picks it up, and he tries to start a move. We don't
Look,
need Kane to do that.
If I'm wrong, I'll come on. I'll say, hey, I was completely wrong. I'll even email Harry Kane's management team.
No.
and send an
You
apology.
buy a Harry Kane shirt and you wear it for 4
I'm
weeks.
broke. I'm broke.
You
If
write
you buy
Harry
it,
Kane
I'm
on your
not.
write Kane on your
Listen.
forehead and do a whole episode.
I
I'm
have
not
a
saying-
job.
Listen, I'm not saying that he's gonna 100% go to United. I'm not saying he's gonna move, but I'm saying just because he plays where he plays and that he doesn't want to move,
Sorry. Sorry. What you
just
say?
because he plays where he plays doesn't make him any less of a player.
Yeah.
But he's a player.
He's a
can
good player.
guarantee
He's
you that
one
he's
of
a
the
player.
best.
You're saying he's not one of the best strikers in the world.
Okay, give me a number. Top what? What is it like? He's top 4, top 5, top 10. Like what?
Top
I'll
three.
say he's top 10. Top 3. So he's
Top
better.
three.
So he's okay. Who gets knocked off? Lewandowski, Benzema, or Mbappe
Lewandowski is
or
gone, bro.
Haaland? Which one
Lewandowski
the
is
fourth?
gone.
Okay,
Lewandowski's gone.
okay. Now take off another one. Benzema,
No, he's
Haaland, or
top
Mbappe?
three.
Benzema,
Haaland's
Haaland,
not.
Mbappe. That's
Haaland's,
three.
Haaland's a winger. If we're going to use that Josh logic, Haaland's a winger, and not Haaland. Sorry, Mbappe's a winger. It's a different type of forward.
By the way,
I need to
Mbappe
get
this
off.
season has the same number of league goals as Lacazette. If we want to talk about Mbappe and all that this season, if we're talking this season, Kane's above Benzema.
Yeah, and also
It goes
Okay.
Haaland, Kane, then Benzema, and then Mbappe this season.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot. They all also scored a hat trick in the World Cup finals. I forgot that. Sorry, my bad.
Oh,
I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
This is the most
Sorry,
TikTok
I thought
fan opinion ever. It's like, oh, what, your team didn't get to the World Cup final and he didn't score a hat trick. He's not as good as any of the top three strikers.
no one's
it's
gonna
so
do
dumb.
that. He had
Hold
a
on.
good
I'm
moment,
trying
but
to. Hold on. I'm remembering something. Harry Kane missed a penalty against France.
Yes.
Did he not?
missed it.
yes,
Did he not?
He
Did
did.
he not? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He had
But he
another big
scored
game.
the
That he...
first one though.
Okay, okay. You know what's so crazy? I can list you mistakes from Haaland and Mbappe, but just because they have mistakes doesn't mean that they're bad players or they're
But
not.
it's been established. No, but it's been established that they are both better than Kane. Like, I don't know how we've come back to this argument.
They're better than. Not. I'm not saying that Haaland is better. Is better or worse. I'm not saying that Mbappe is better or worse. I'm arguing with you that you're telling me that Kane is not a top three striker in the
I
world.
think he's the fourth best striker in the world, maybe the fifth. He's a top
No,
five striker. I'll
because
give it.
you said top 10 before, and now you're going back on what you said.
Well, you can be top five and top 10.
No, because you would have said top 5. You wouldn't have said top 10 otherwise.
Okay. I retract, and I'll say he's a top 5 striker.
Okay,
This is completely
And I think I'm giving him
everything
I'm giving him a
just
lot of
said.
respect.
top.
He's
You
top
just
5 in
called
the
him-
world.
You can't not bet. You can't get through to him, man. Just.
Honestly,
Bro, he's in the 5 best strikers in the world. I'm accepting that. I'm
The
admitting that. Like, I won't look
He's
where you
one
want.
of the best. If he goes to any team, if he goes to Milan, he transforms the team. He comes to United, he transforms the
If he
team.
goes, if
No,
he's not going to, he's gonna retire at Tottenham, where he might win another.
You are forgetting.
he
He
might win a
handed in.
Mercedes Cup.
He handed in a transfer request last year. He wants to leave. It's the owner.
Yeah.
It's the hardest owner
Yeah,
in the
but you know
world
what's
to
gonna
negotiate
happen?
with.
You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? In between, like in the summer, they're gonna go win the Toyota Cup, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, you should stay for another year. We're
you
gonna
know,
win the Champions League."
even if he right, like hypothetically, let's say he wanted to leave. You know what the manager can do? He can literally just say, "Oh, you want Harry Kane? Oh, 250 million." Then what can he do? He's under contract at the club, and no
When
one's
does
gonna.
No, but didn't he renew? I swear he renewed.
No, he's out next summer. So this summer is his last year. Actually,
This is why people are saying that he's gonna leave.
yeah.
this-
That's why they're saying Tottenham are gonna. Would you
window.
rather keep him for one more year and have him not be as committed, or cut your losses, sell him for like 100 million this summer?
Cut your losses, bro.
If
Cut
they're
your losses.
smart, they will sell him, but they probably won't
Yeah.
because the owner's an idiot.
Oh,
But look, all right, enough
I
about this.
Imagine Sorry,
Kane
can I
yeah,
say,
we're gonna be on this
imagine-
forever. We're gonna be
just
on this
imagine
forever. Let's just move on.
Anthony being bought at the same price that Harry Kane is being bought at.
Yeah, I
that-
can't imagine that. I can't imagine that.
Outrageous.
Listen, I rate Anthony. He played well yesterday. But anyway, Ben, relegation battle. Does your prediction changed? I can't remember what you said last week, but
I said Everton are going down, and that was the big one. I said Southampton and
yeah, Southampton confirmed, yeah.
Forest, I think.
And
I said-
Forest, all right, Forest drew with Chelsea.
Yeah.
Leeds obviously drew. Everton lost. Southampton relegated. Leicester tomorrow. I think that's huge. You know, if Leicester lose tomorrow,
Yeah,
I think they're done. I think they're done. They lose tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
And
Which
Forest,
is, so it's a must-win game to be. Well, not must-win because it's 1 point difference,
Draw.
and they have really good goal difference.
don't lose.
Yeah, yeah. If they lose, it's over.
We'll
100%.
see. We'll see, man. But
I just want to see Everton go down. I want to see it.
I think
inject it
I
into
think
their veins.
Dyche has got enough. The team actually like. I think he can. Wolves and Bournemouth are the last 2 games. I think they're okay.
Never
Right.
know.
Anyways, unless there's anything else anyone wants to bring up, I think we're done.
Well, I'm glad. I just want you to admit that you don't like him, Hussein. I just want you to admit, because I know you don't. I can see it in your eyes, man.
It doesn't like him.
This flipping guy, man.
I don't dislike him. I really
No,
don't.
it's not
Hussein,
true.
I'm just not with the hype.
Also,
Why did you say you could?
why do you love left-footed right forward so much? Like, why was Ziyech? Why do you love Anthony? Why is Ziyech your most underrated player? Why is Mahrez so good?
Because you know how I play. I'm a creative
You
dribbler,
don't
and
play
that's
any.
what
No, you
we
don't play
do.
anything like those guys.
No, my style.
You are
like,
John
I
Joe
like to
Shelby.
dribble. That's just the style that attracts me. Like I enjoy creative play.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, when I played with you, you're not the quickest on the ball. You're a central midfielder.
I'm not quick, but Ziyech is not quick either. And I was a central midfielder when I moved to WSO. But before, like I've always been a winger. I've always been slow. I've been a slow winger. That's just like
So an ineffective winger.
no,
In the
because
mo-
I'm very good at dribbling.
in the modern game.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Yeah, I just wondered because I realized it last week. I was like, you really love those kind of players. Anyway,
Yeah.
Are you going to retract your statement about Ziyech, by the way?
No.
Anthony?
No.
You don't think Gundogan's more underrated than Anthony?
Gundogan's perfectly rated. Everyone
I
rates
think
him.
I agree with Hussein. I think he's well rated.
Everyone rates him.
No, he's rated, but he gets slept on, and that's basically
Yeah,
being the
but
same
just like a lot of people that don't start for City, like Foden or Mahrez.
No, but he
like,
starts,
dude,
bro. He
Mahrez
starts.
is one of the best
Foden
players in the league, and he doesn't even start.
Yeah, it's the bro. If you have a team of 18 stars, it's easy to get lost. Like if he wants to stand
Yeah.
out, he can move to any other team and he'll stand out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Facts.
I still
Anyway,
think
yeah.
Ziyech sugar is trash.
Sugar honey iced tea. Thanks for coming on, Hussein. It's nice to have you as a guest this week.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna stop paying for the podcast. Then.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, thanks so much. I really appreciate your time. I'll see you. Hopefully, we'll be here next week when Newcastle have lost, and then Milan are through to the final of the Champions
Why
League.
do you want Newcastle to lose?
No, I honestly, I hope you get top 4 because I think that'd be entertaining for us. But I just also think it'd be funny if you don't get top 4.
To be fair, I have been saying this whole time that Newcastle are going to finish above United. I still
Yeah.
think so.
No, I think you will
Exactly.
too. I think you will too. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Anyways,
thanks
yeah.
guys. Take care, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Later.